Hi Virgo, welcome to October 2018. Mercury the messenger and your ruling planet is on the move in October, and this is good news. He moves into Scorpio on October 9th, and then he finishes out the month on Halloween the 31st, moving into Sagittarius. This empowers you to be very busy and get a tremendous amount of things accomplished and done. In fact, there is this versatility with you this month where you're able to move from situations or challenges or problems and come up with solutions. So the question is Virgo so versatile that they're able to solve problems, or is it genius? I think it's a mixture of both, where you're going to be feeling at moments like, wow, I came up with this solution and it's amazing and it's genius. And what's the saying about genius? It's, 99% hard work, 1% inspiration. And so you are in the mood to get things done here in October. And that's exciting. Now, the big story for October is Venus taking her turn to go retrograde. Venus will be retrograde from the 5th of October through November 16th. She'll start out in Scorpio, and then she'll back into Libra on Halloween, and then on the 16th of November, go direct in Libra, and then of course move forward back into Scorpio. Venus rules what we love and value. She rules everything you like, down to the smell of something, the taste of something, the color. And it is a big deal when she reverses, because there's an energy that takes us into our subconscious when Mercury goes retrograde or Venus goes retrograde. And so we can be attracted to things that are quite unusual, even weird, that once she goes direct, we look back and go, what was that about? So it isn't necessarily the best time to make major commitments or major decisions. Now for you, she is moving back in the area of communication and conversations. And you want to be really trusting yourself when you are evaluating your relationships. Trust your instincts, trust your gut, trust what you get, trust that intuition, and step back from making any kind of major new commitments with someone new or something new, because we may not have the full picture, or what's being presented may not be as great as the truth when we really get in there. So something could be presented to us as this really great offer, but is it really as great as it seems on the surface? In Scorpio, it is about narrowing the focus and going deep, getting to the heart of the matter, getting to the core of the truth, and not being persuaded by the glamour or the thrill of the proposal. And then Libra, Venus will back into the area of what you love and value by the end of the month. Now, the Libra new moon is interesting, and that is on October 8th and 9th. And the ruling planet of Libra is Venus, who is retrograde. So this is a time for you to really think about, what is it that I want in October? What is it that I want for the rest of this year, going into the new year? What is it that I want to build? Pluto is challenging the new moon. Of course he is, right? And so he is in the area of romance, creative self-expression, and self-confidence. So, for some of you, it can be about intense attractions, like having an intense attraction to someone, or an intense attraction to a project, or something that you're building or creating. we want to be really looking at the relationships involved and not getting caught up in the shadow side here that Pluto is bringing to light or creating problems around. Power struggles, manipulation, jealousy, guilt, shame, the lovely challenging Pluto words. And so we want to not get caught up in power struggles. There could be for some of you, that challenge where you could be struggling with someone. It could be a love interest, it could be a child that you have, and they want to do this, you want them to do that, and watch out for that. Watch out for power struggles. With Venus in reverse too, that is a challenge. She is in the area of communication for you, and you want to be really trusting yourself and your own instincts here in October, and not getting caught up in the drama that can be here in October, especially around the 8th, the 9th, the 10th through the 12th. The Sun will exactly square Pluto on the 12th, and that is where we can find ourselves in a power struggle with something or someone. Yet, your way out is through your versatility and your capacity to work through these situations that can come up and really come out on top. Like, wow, I came up with this solution that creates the win-win. Here's how you win, here's how I win, here's how we win. And that is the best way to navigate with Pluto, is to create the win-win. Where people can get into trouble is they do the I'm going to win and destroy you, and that just creates more problems. That's the ego. When we get caught up in the ego rather than divine will, higher power coming through, then that's what this means. When I go like this, higher power through your crown chakra into all of your chakras. And so we want to stay in higher consciousness. We want to stay in higher energy when making choices and decisions. What is for my highest good? What is for the highest good of my family, of my customers, clients, colleagues, and relationships. Now, Mars is in positive energy flow with this new moon, which is great for work and being prosperous in your work and really having long-term opportunities being presented to you this month in a way that is very beneficial. So it doesn't mean you can't be successful in October because Venus is retrograde, or look at long-term opportunities. With Venus retrograde, it's a great opportunity to go back and complete things, to really look at our strategies in what we're doing and implement changes, course correct, and be flexible in how we're moving about through the day-to-day interactions with others, through the day-to-day choices that we're making. But with Mars moving forward in the area of your work and your health, that improves your health, that improves your work, and it also improves your prosperity. With this new moon, you want to be careful because Neptune is making an awkward aspect to it. And that is where you don't want to just go along with others so that we don't create conflict or we don't, upset the apple cart. With Pluto in the position he's in, sometimes the apple cart needs to be just tipped over and you stand your ground. That's what I mean by really evaluate all of your relationships and don't let like a partner manipulate you or a romantic interest manipulate you, or someone in your life that's trying to get you to do something that isn't right for you, but it serves them, but it doesn't serve you. And so that's why I really want you to trust yourself in your relationships so that you are, who has your back? Whoever is trying to get you to do something, do they really have your back? And if they don't, then it is really about you doing what's right for you, focusing on what's working for you, and just loving that me time. I really see you loving your me time, your alone time. Like you're just like with people, like you're just like, okay, had enough of him or had enough of her, and then you get in your own space and you're like happy as a clam. You're just like, woo, everything's good. You're like the wizard in the tower with the alchemy, just creating and building and manifesting. And so remember that is you do really great on your own, and you only want the relationship if it's going to add value to your life and create that win-win. However, if it is, where they come with an agenda, they're trying to get you to do something for them, they're trying to really, get you to go down their path and pull you off your path, then that's a sign from the universe that, you don't need to do that, and that you are, really kicking butt here in October because you're solving the most important, deepest problems that have been probably, with you this year. It's like October, it comes together for you, and you're really able to get in there and find a solution to this and find a solution to that. And that is Venus helping you too, because you're slowing it down, you're focusing on solutions, you're completing things, you're taking your time with anything new. And that's excellent. That's what it's all about. Now, the sun will enter Scorpio on the 23rd, and you like this energy because Scorpio sextiles, woohoo, Virgo, and that's positive energy for you. And so the sun moves into Scorpio on the 23rd, and then the next day you have the Taurus full moon. Now, this is a time for you to really get things done because Taurus is your sister sign, and it is pouring positive energy into any planets you have in Virgo, especially those of you born in the first few days of Virgo in August 24th, August 25th, even August 23rd, even though I'm in August 23rd, but the year I was born, the sun was in Leo all day. We are moving back that way. And it is going to actually start happening this year. And so for you, this is a really good moon because it is in positive energy flow with your planets in Virgo, and Saturn is right at the beginning of Capricorn and direct now. And so there's this grand Earth trine happening with you with the moon in Taurus, Saturn in Capricorn, and your planets in Virgo. And so this is manifestation, this is power. So Saturn is in positive energy flow with both lights. The moon in Taurus and the sextile to the sun in Scorpio, which I love. And so you have, and Venus. Now, Venus and Saturn are going to exactly sextile on the 24th. So that is a day to really, like this full moon is like the time to really just ask for what you want, go after what you want, if it's more money, if it's, a promotion, if it's a trip that you want to take, with the moon in the area of long distance travel, it's a great time for you to jump on a plane, jump on a train, jump on a bus, jump in a car, and go off into the sunset and, expand your horizons. Take yourself out of the day-to-day and give yourself, a mini vacation or a mini trip, whatever you're available to do, and it's also a great time to be learning online or teaching. It's a great time for you to be out there connecting with lovers or friends at a distance, because that's also what this can represent, is where you are connecting with a soulmate, connecting with someone that you feel a deep spiritual connection to, who may not live near you. However, you have this amazing connection to them, and maybe you're traveling to them, or maybe they're traveling to you. But this is a wonderful time for you to do it and have fun. I really like this full moon in Taurus. Now, Uranus is right there too. Uranus is right there with the moon, and that's about emotional freedom. And that's why it would be really good for you, this last 10 days of the month, to travel somewhere, to go somewhere, to really experience your freedom, to experience personal freedom, emotional freedom, mental freedom, spiritual freedom, physical freedom. And allow your spirit to soar. Allow yourself to go out there and have, a really wonderful time with what you're learning through higher education, higher knowledge, any new skills that you're developing, so that you can increase your income, increase your earning potential. This is a wonderful energy for you to do it. I really like this energy here for you. And you can find that, you get this, sudden breakthrough with situations, again, where you're just like, whoa, I've come up with a solution, and the solution is amazing. And I'm so excited about it. And I can't believe how well it is going. And it is like making more money, but also rewards. Like there could be, an unexpected reward coming your way that you didn't know you were getting. A new path can open up for you that is exciting and interesting, and, brings you to new people or new situations that are very stimulating, but also they're of a higher vibration, and so you're feeling really energized by the connection. And remember, if we're meeting people with the Venus retrograde, you've known them from the past lives. So they've been friends and companions, lovers from the past lives. Whenever we meet someone new under a retrograde, whether it's Mercury or Venus or even Mars, these are people from our past. And you'll know that because you'll just feel this strong connection. You'll feel that it's familiar. You'll feel that you've just known them before, because you have. And that's exciting too. It really is a successful and unique month for you here in October. And it is a time to shake off and break up the outdated patterns and perceptions that no longer serve you. So things that you used to believe, you will outgrow it. We update our beliefs as we update. As we, grow and learn, we learn and change our beliefs along the way, as well as our perceptions. How we perceive something can change. And this is also a good time to really look at your habit patterns in October, to see what you can change so that you're feeling more effective and successful and happy with your life and where things are going. Now, we end the month, and it's a really fun time on Halloween on the 31st, where the moon enters Leo, and people love to party when the moon is in Leo, because Leo rules play and children. And so we've got this playful, festive energy here on Halloween. And then, of course, your ruling planet moves into Sagittarius, another party sign, which is also very festive. And Venus will exactly oppose Uranus on Halloween. And then she moves right back into Libra on Halloween as well. So, get out and celebrate Halloween, or if you're at home, dress up and have fun and play. Really allow the inner child to come out and be playful and light and fun, and allow for it to take you into new areas of your life of creativity and exploration and just fun, because I really like how the month ends on a very high note and a fun note. It's like the universe saying, have fun. Don't take it all so serious. And take time for yourself to play. You're all cosmic children. No matter how old we get on the outside, the inner child, the soul, is timeless. And let that soul have fun and play. Because you have the capacity to work, tremendously in this month. You're going to get a lot done. You're going to have, breakthroughs and solutions that are amazing for you. For those of you open for love, you could meet someone on Halloween. You could be already in contact with someone, and by the full moon, you're really starting to connect with this person and see where it goes. And I just say hang loose until November 16th before you get married or decide you want to marry the person. If you still want to marry them after Venus goes direct, great, do it. But there is that energy of someone in your life that may be very different than you. They could have a different age. There's a different in age or background, but it works. And when it works, it works. So get out there, have some fun, connect with others, and do what's right for you, though. Don't let any relationship ask for you to do the sacrificing. If you're the one having to do all the work and all the sacrificing, that's not the right person for you. You want to wait and, pass that test. Let the universe know you want a giver. You want someone who's going to give to you and be there for you. For those of you coupled, the same goes, is that if you want to make sure that there's giving and receiving going on in the relationship and that your communication is solid. You may want to work on communication this month with each other. And maybe you're planning a trip together, which would be really good too, so that you have something to look forward to, and it will be a fun adventure, and it will be good for the relationship. It will nurture the relationship. Especially for those of you that work together with your partner, it's really good to put the work aside and go out and do fun things together that make you the awesome couple that you are. Now, the money looks good, and I do see, unexpected rewards coming in here for you this month, and it has to do with your versatility and your genius that is just breaking through situations and just coming up with amazing solutions. And I see that as bringing you new rewards. But also look at the long-term picture this month of where do you want to be financially, say, in a year from now? Where do you want to be in 6 months from now, in 3 months from now, in 2 months from now, in 1 month from now? Where do you want to be? And focus on that. Focus on, okay, where do I want to be? Now, what do I need to do to get there? What are the action steps I need to take to get to that financial goal? Because there are long-term opportunities coming in here for you this month. And with the career, you are building towards next month or early December, depending on where the full moon in Gemini is, you'll have this big focus going on in your profession in the world. But this is a month where it's good for you to take a course, upgrade your skills, learn new things, learn new technology. This is a time where you could also be really learning new things that improve your career and make your career even better than it is, or the business that you own better than it is. Wonderful time for that here in October is to learn new skills so that you can take your business to the next level. Spiritually, take that alone time, because when you're alone, You are in higher dimension. You are walking and talking with the angels and the ascended masters, and you are in bliss in that time of just connecting directly with source energy. And make sure you take that time to meditate and rejuvenate and re-energize yourself as you move through this very successful month for you here in October. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Virgo, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Helps to support the channel, and it lets you know when I upload. I also have the Venus retrograde cheat sheet. You can get that at my website. That link is below in the Show More section. So until next time, Virgo, it's a great month for you. You have many opportunities that are being presented to you. Take your time with them and do what's right for you.